Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity OJ18J488 Infinity B44444 Infinity B1TT Infinity. Legend is available at archangeliccalendar.com. The 44,444 gate is very active as it is reacting to electrical impulses from other incoming portals. There are hundreds of star race scouting crews that have just arrived from various places across the cosmos. We are in the midst of greeting each one of them in a timely manner, and have encountered nothing but positivity thus far. Gaia is water dominant, which looks and feels differently than the other times she was in water dominant stance. That is because of the massive amounts of energy work the lightworkers have implemented. We were not sure why she was skipping around, but it has become clear that her elements need a tremendous amount of healing and she is going with what feels best. We have seen a clear shift from a heavily dominated warrior archangel formation to a pretty evenly balanced warrior and health and well-being archangels. Those who are healers should take this information to heart, as we all need to be on task for healing on a macro level, as well as a micro level. Archangel Phonubiel is a disease-thwarting archangel and should be utilized whenever inclined, especially now, as there's so much encouragement of disease. She is an incredible healer in ways similar to the mantis, whereas they use an inner heating style of healing. This healing energy is very powerful and it almost feels like a warming of the soul. Archangel Phonubiel has a firm grasp of the fact that disease is exacerbated by our emotions, so he handles healing in a multitude of ways. She is also known as a fierce warrior and prefers to wear the colors of yellow and green, but he's willing to change colors if needed. Our new Earth settings has allowed for a very special and ancient archangel to return to our physical reality. Archangel Ola, who was often mistaken for the god Mercury in ancient times and is lovingly called the Flash by those who adore him. We have a set median reality that is controlled by our general consciousness. We had lost our ability to manifest magic, so to speak, because humanity had lost the belief in such miracle, the Great Spirit and their abilities to experience divinity. The good news is that it has recently returned with a vengeance of sorts. This has allows for the highly influential Archangel Ola to return to Earth and help us download and use new modalities of manifestation. Archangel Ola specializes in third eye awakenings. He enters through your third eye and destroy any blockages that you have created in regards to your powers. This is a clear indication that we're returning to an age where the immortal human has been reborn. Swirling timelines are evident and these swings are shifting without warning. These change are by divine design, but it sure does feels unstable. There isn't much anyone can do besides self-care, as this is driven by infinitely expanding creator source in very direct manner. We can tell this as fact as these currents are affecting the collective multiverse on a macro scale. Cosmic Soul Train is the only way I can describe the goings-on in the higher dimensions. The level of celebration is very noticeable. They are trying to telling us in a dramatic way, that there will be reason to celebrate very shortly on Earth. If we were to assume timing based upon experience, it can go no further than the sunrise of Michael, but I would assume around 3 sunrises. Enough micro talk, let's get macro. Most of humanity's 7.8 billion people do not have enough belief in their ability to work metaphysically as of yet. If that is not the case, and for most light workers it is not, feel free to use your own tools and abilities for assignments. For the others, the tools below will help you bridge the belief gap, as your belief in the said being would come into play as well. The following tools will only be available until the mark of the next Archangelic Day, next day's official post. Envision yourself using said tools with a pure heart and intentions. A warning to all who try to yield unworthy, these things have their own will. Please make a mental note of what you wish to equip. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. Active equals intention needed to yield. Aggressive equals will attack or block without intention. Active, passive and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The Violet Flame team has shifted into the balance of 9, from the balance of 6. This means that divinity is in full control and there is great power in the moves that we are not cognizantly aware of. The Violet Flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Galizur, Archangel GZR L, Archangel Ansiel, Archangel O'Neill, Archangel Germain, Archangel Abraxos, Archangel Zardakiel, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Uziel, Archangel Abnakiel, Archangel Adonai, Archangel Tatraziel, Archangel Agla, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Baradiel, Archangel Serviel, Archangel Varmiel, and Archangel Harahiel. This team is very complete and stable from all sides. You will notice the difference immediately. A little bit more to help you understand the changes to the Violet Flame. Archangels 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now we have 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9, which is an upgrade in power even though we have less Archangels Asi. Naid to the task. This is based upon the perfect formation, which is achieved within this numerological stance, and it has utterly nothing to do with the abilities of said archangels. It has everything to do with jurisdiction and where the collective energy can flow. To be noted, all the tools below have been imbued with the Violet Flame. This is a reflection of our current status. Passive and aggressive, long and short range. Archangel Nai's radiant testing checks the virtues of all beings that you encounter. People who do not have your best interests at heart will make themselves clear through nervous tics, odd behavior or random communication. Active long and short range. Kali Ma's trident can handle anything as it is completely omnipotent. Extremely effective onto life and on Boulder. It is an amazing weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. This is a great tool for any assignment. Active, aggressive and passive long and short range. Archangel Uriel's Wand of Wills is a wand that can turn all negative into instruments of divine will. It can make a demon dance the electric slide and a politician humble. Use it wisely. When equipped in passive, it will be orchestrated by Archangel Uriel himself. Active long and short range. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. There is no level of consciousness that can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. Passive and aggressive, long or short range, anything in your jurisdiction. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way. Equip and go. Passive short range. Archangel Gabriel's Shield of Truth allows righteousness and justice to be your greatest defense. When equipped, this allows truth to protect and serve us. This shield also helps bring abundance to our lives. Please note the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Calaziel's Radiant Rays of Health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive short and long range. Archangel Theliel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active long or short range. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Please note the next 3 tools are meant to be used in combination. They are sent to us to help us sustain our physical bodies. Please keep using this tool daily. We are starting to remove the energy blockages surrounding abundance. If you need help using the below tools, envision gold bars using Archangel Ariel's wand and set it on fire using Archangel Nasaragiel's and Archangel Israfil's swords. I say envision gold because Gaia controls gold and cash money. Well, ya know that story. Also, the Galactic Federation trades in gold, and manifesting in this method also aligns with the currency methods and any divinity-based currency system. Active. Archangel Ariel's Wand of Comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a wonderful and comforting tool when equipped. Active, aggressive and passive long and short range. Archangel Israfil's flaming sword can protect you against all things directed to you on a macro or micro scale. It can also speed up the time in which something you wish to manifest will come to fruition. Active, aggressive and passive long and short range. Archangel Nasaragiel's flaming sword can bring any negative energy to its knees. It also has the ability to remove any and all obstacles in the way of something you wish to manifest. Assignments. 1. We must make all water holy. This can be done in a multitude of ways. Prayers, blessings, lights, plasma, even the violet flame can work in this jurisdiction. Although, in an effort of cooperation, we can use a combination of white, teal and rainbow lights and hold them for 72 seconds, individually in tandem if you have the ability. 2. The 4th dimension needs yet another violet flame sweep. There seems to be a good deal of maintenance needed to keep peace within those dimensional walls. I do not suggest counting seconds here, just hold as long as inclined. 3. I am not trying to validate the information I presented yesterday, but I am trying to get you to understand the severity of what is happening in the tunnels of Atlantis. These are located below the Caribbean and stretch to Australia, and it also meets up with the former North Pole tunnels as well. In the center of these tunnels is a giant and highly unstable Atlantean crystal. What is happening at the moment is much like a giant game of Steal the Flag. Each team is trying to do enough energy work to the crystal to calibrate this crystal to suit the purposes, which has caused a massive influx of instability to that region. Based on what we know about the event that caused the 7.3 earthquake, in that region is headed for much larger earthquakes than this, if we decide to stand idle. It's hard to say its numerical value on the Richter scale, but it will be no less than 7.3, as this was caused by mild activation. The said event is not accounting for all the aftershocks that will be going on, because of these major earthquakes as well. We can remotely charge this crystal with Atlantean blue light, similar to Sirian and rainbow light. If we can bombard this crystal with love, the flag will thus be ours and will thus be stable. We have the benefit of doing this remotely, the other participants do not. Earthquake link courtesy of The Spirit That Is You by Gillian Grease.